Welcome back, everyone. Hey, I'm about to fly in to the barber shop and test out some of this customization for the druid. Alright. Right now I've got my little pirate suit on. It's a little toy Bergie Blackheart's handsome hat. Succumb to the curse of Bergie Blackheart. And it pretty much, you don't have to refresh it unless you die or something. It's pretty cool. Look, even when I go into flying form, it's even got his little hat on. So this is just a great toy. I love it. And it's really cool because when you're in the different druid forms, you stay in it. And it looks, I mean, it looks pretty cool. So this is like your normal druid form. Oops. So like when you heal. Now look, when I go into cat form. Ooh, I killed a little prairie dog there. Alright, what about bear form? So no matter what form you go into, it's gonna, look at that, even treant form. What about mount? He's got his little hat on. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I break the game? Did we all DC? Yep. Looks like we had a WoW crash. Alright, guys. We'll get back to this as soon as it uncrashes. Alright, welcome back. That was weird. We had like a strange WoW crash. Okay. So, I gotta find somebody that knows where the barber is. Barber shop.
Greetings,
this dude.
traveler. May the
This
eternal
dude.
sun shine upon you.
Hmm? Doesn't say.
Goodbye.
Other continents. Is maybe the only barber is in Orgrimmar? Are you kidding me? No. Crying out loud. I'm not gonna waste my time piddling around here looking for it. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. I flew in there and it deactivated my flying. Huh, how strange. Alright, we're not going to goof around with this stuff. We're just going to go straight to Org. We'll take the scenic route, although I could have hearthed back to the Great Seal and ran in there. I haven't flown over Mulgore in this area in a while. But anyway, so some of the cool stuff with these customizations. I mean, there's like for the warrior or for the orcs, you get this cool war paint. You know, there's some of them have the tattoos, the scars, all kinds of cool things with each class or each race. I know with my mage, the main, I put it where it's kind of like a modeled look where the bones aren't showing, but you can see kind of like these areas where the bones at some point could show. And I changed his face up a little bit. This guy I tinkered with a little, and I'll take off this little Bergie's toy, and then you can kind of see there's some cool choices. I like having the black cat look for Feral. And I think I went with like a gray for the bear. That looks kind of too plain or ordinary. Some of the ones I think they overdid them a little bit. Like in Feral, you can pick the little fire cat, which is cool, but that's something everybody's gonna pick. I kind of like to go the route that not many choose. That's why usually when I play the druid, if I'm healing, I'll pick that spec as my main one, and then sometimes I'll do feral, just because you don't see a lot of feral druids out there. A lot of people think they're dumb or this or that, but man, they're so much fun to play. The thing is, the design of it, the actual movements are kind of slow when it comes to the DPS, but balance was a lot of fun though. I did that one, so I try to go with what's not the hot spec. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, people just swarm and flock to the flavor of the month. Oh, everyone's got to do, balance and this and that. And so then I'll do feral. Same thing with the mage specs. If everyone's doing frost, I'll pick one of the other ones. And I don't know why I do that. I just do it. Mainly probably because when I started playing this game all those years ago, you could kind of customize your own talents. You could kind of individualize things, and the whole cookie cutter mentality. I just, it's not my thing. But yeah, even if I'm doing less damage and raids and stuff like that, if that's happened with me tons of times with the mage. But if I'm paying to play the game and I want to have fun, and everyone's like, "Oh man, Frost is this spec or whatever," and I choose to do Fire or Arcane. As long as I'm having fun and and we're making all the DPS checks we need to make for some of those fights that are DPS check, we're fine. If not, then I just won't raid, or I'll pug in somewhere to get it done. But I try to stay true to what I'm doing. All right, let's take a look at this. So here is the cap form. And they have different ones you can look at and pick, and I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the bear. I don't know, something about that being plain gray. Travel form. And then the tree. Alright. Somewhere down here is the barber shop. Here it is. Yeah, you can see the crowd. Alright, let's get this fatty into a chair. Alright. So this is my base look. What's up? It seems kind of dark in here, huh? Alright, skin color, face. I kind of like that flared nostril. I don't know, that looks pretty cool right there. Yeah, I like the straight up longhorn. From Texas, so it's got to be that way. Horn color. And usually when I see them around, they're like this. Four main. I don't know, I kind of like that neutral look. I don't like too much of this natural, I mean. I don't... Some of this shaggy and this other junk. No. But the thing is, it's cool now that you do have all these options if, you want to if you want to put them in there. Like he's got a little fuzzy beard. I could do a braid. Wrap. There's all kinds of different stuff. The curtain. The split. All kinds of neat things. Alright, what about this? The eye color. What'd I do? Like a green. Yellow. There's... it's pretty cool. Blue. I don't know, that blue looks kind of cool. What's neat with the undead is that the eyes can glow. Okay, now what about this face paint? I don't know. I think just none. Headdress. I guess it doesn't look too bad. Feathers, tails. I don't know. I kind of like that plain. Nose ring, open. Necklace. Oh yeah, up under there he's got like a little totem. Tusk. none. Alright. Body paint. There's Hawk. Kodo, none. So this is like a Brahma paint scheme. This is what I liked with this. You know, like if you ever go to rodeo, you see those Brahmas. I could have done, it used to be all black. I had them like an Angus. You also have red Angus, you got Charolais, you got brown Swiss. Holstein are the dairy cows that you see for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A does that, by the way. They use Holstein dairy cattle because if they use beef cattle in their commercials, they would get hammered by the beef industry. They get sued. So they use dairy cattle, and you'd be amazed at how people are totally clueless about that. That Holsteins, the black and white, are pure dairy cattle. You'll have Ayrshires that are brown and white, but people don't get it. It just amazes me how they don't have a clue that that's why that's in there for the advertisement. You're not going to see a Hereford or a Charolais. But anyway, so I went with this kind of Brahma color right here. Alright, what about this war paint? I think the outer looks pretty cool. The color, blue, there's red, green, this aqua, kind of an orange, red and blue, kind of like this dark gray or this dark blue. I don't know what's up. Somebody needs to get the torches on in this room. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, what do you guys think? That faded blue? Yeah, it looks more realistic, like he's been out there in the wilds. Alright, let's get to the bear form. So I have this little generic kind of looking one. That one looks pretty cool. Now there's going to be some really cool ones in here. See the brown, even though that's generic, I think that looks pretty cool right there. Dark brown. Here's the Ursoc ones. I don't know, maybe these, I should pick one of these. These look pretty cool. Man, like that one. Look at that mean looking dude. You get the Stone Pong. I'm not too thrilled about them. Now the thing is, the customization for the... Check that out. Now the customization for the troll druids is just unbelievable. I don't have one of those, so I can't really show you. I guess I could make one or do something, but I'd have to level them up a bit. Alright. See, the thing is with that real dark one, it has those little red jingle bells on there, and I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know, I just like this basic look like this. The gray one, I don't know, I just didn't feel that color. I like this one. Alright, what about cat? Now this is one I went with the cat, but there's a ton of them. Just like that purple, that little kind of purple one looks cool. Gray. Now we get into Nature's Fury. Here's the one, the Druid of the Flame. Which I got that one. Look at that. I don't know, for some reason I just can't go with that full time. And here's just basic. And you see quite a few of just the basic. Like that one looks pretty cool. I like this one right here. This one or the purple. Check that out. I don't know, we'll go with this purple. It screams Druid. Alright, now we just do the cheetah. I don't like that other elk or whatever the heck that thing is. Stag. Alright. So this is going to cost me about 12 gold. And that's not bad. Alright, now take a look at my transmog. What is it with this? Like we're in a dark cave in there. Okay, now when I do The healing, the restoration. I've got the Mog where I've got the skull staff. I can't remember what it's called, but I like this kind of a look right here. It's compact. You know, you don't have all these gowns and junk and feathers, and I mean, looks pretty cool. All right, so if I'm going into combat, boom. Oh yeah, I like that purple right there. There we go, Feral. And then travel. And then back to normal. Alright, like I was saying before, I don't do too much with add-ons. I try to keep a stock UI as much as I can, even for raid frames, everything. I try to do that so I don't have all these, you know, resource hogs going bananas. I just like to keep it really basic. Ooh, here's a bunch of junk I can sell. Let me get over here to this dude.
Many deals for a
Nah, I'm not going to break any of that stuff down in that little scrap machine. Alright. Now this guy didn't really have much gear. His item level is 77. A lot of these guys are pushing 130. It's because I didn't get a chance to play very much. I was doing Classic the whole time. So, and I don't even know if it's worth going through and leveling them all the way up now. Because the neck, look at my neck, 47. I barely even have just one little essence in there, whatever the heck you call these things. I'd have to unlock them. But let me see what kind of raid finder stuff I could do. Oh heck, look, they let me do all the way to the current one. So I could test out some cat form stuff. What do you guys think, this or with the Bergie? He looks pretty cool doing that. Got dark skin. There's his little emote. And then when I change in, nobody would even know if I went into like bear form in the middle of a raid. Man, druids are so cool. They're just so much fun. The thing is, my main with the mage is just, I enjoy playing him so much. Alright, well, you take up, 8 months away from playing these and you're doing, classic. It's just, even with the catch-up mechanics, it's going to be tricky. So, I don't know if at this point it's worth doing it because of the new expansions coming out. I know everyone's like, oh, you gotta get gear. Well, what for? Oh, it's gonna help you level. Well, the game designers know that if somebody comes straight in with a boosted tomb or they just get leveled right at the last minute, and they're not gonna have much gear, they have to have it so they can level as well. So, oh, it's going to make you level faster. It's going to be a breeze if you have all this 130 gear going in. Well, everyone's going to get there. That's the thing. Alright, so that's pretty much it for now. I just wanted to go through that with you so you could see the different specs or the different customizations. I had a lot of fun doing that. Pretty neat stuff. So we'll leave it there, and then I may test this feral out in a looking parade to see how we do. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.